Shalom, 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 Israel. This is your boy Joseph Israel of Jesus Justice League, and we are in the building. Ding. Wake y'all ass up. Do you know what time it is? I don't want to hear about that. I've been observing Father's Day and Mother's Day. And when I think about Father's and Mother's Day, I observe the behaviors. You know what I mean? I observe the behaviors on both of those holidays, mothers and fathers. You know what I'm talking about? Because some men show why, and some women show why they shouldn't be mothers or fathers. You know what I'm talking about? Because it all depends on how you celebrate the holiday. You know, like your ways can tell you what type of father you are or mother you are. Just because you're getting celebrated for these holidays, don't think it's all about you. Because when these holidays like these today, the people, the man and the woman want to make it all about them. Well, let's go back to the title. Father's Day, Mother's Day. Now, we know everybody don't get to spend time with their kids, but on them days, shouldn't it be like, instead of, ooh, I'm glad to get away from these kids. Ooh, I'm glad to get away from this. Shouldn't it be, since you're a father, take time with your children? I mean, rather than you going to a family function or a friend function, on either one of those days, pick a day. And I guarantee you, depending on how you celebrate that day, it's going to be death or somebody going to jail or hurt by the end of that day or that night of that celebration. You know, and then behaviors like these, children observe their parents on how they act. You know, and now the real tradition of Mother's and Father's Day is being set and cast out there. So now, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It be the spirit sometime, man. But let me get back. So now it becomes as if like that kid gonna take on that same spirit you showed on that day of your celebration, whether it be Father's Day or Mother's Day. I'm sorry, y'all, because a commenter already told me, man, and I told him, man, sometimes when I feel it, like it just comes out loud. You know what I mean? It's like I'm trying to control it. And I thank the brother on the critique. I didn't take it as a diss. I just took it as, brother, like, man, I can't bear you talking like that. So, okay, I understand. And the advice is noted, my man. But, yeah, man, on these certain holidays, man, like the spirit of your father or your mother comes out. Now in that spirit, when that child sees his mother or father up on that dance floor doing stuff that you really shouldn't be doing, since the title is Father's Day, Mother's Day. But with us, we find some way to make it all about us. And some can never get enough gratitude. So on days like this, they indulge in it. Sometimes days like this can really reveal who you are. And like I said, man, just because you got kids don't make you a mother or a father. That's something greater beyond that. Man, y'all don't understand how we celebrate these traditions. We celebrate these traditions in the same matter as a heathen. Not as a mother that's supposed to be respected as a woman. Not as a father that's supposed to be respected as a man. But then it's that little vanity that breeds that envy, breeds that jealousy, breeds that why not me? And this becomes destructive for the next generation. And we're blind in our own ignorance of bliss. In our own ignorance of bliss, we become blind to what we're doing. And we lose ourselves in the moment. Kid sees that. That affects that kid. Male, female, don't matter. It affects that kid. Because now the tradition isn't meant the way the title is supposed to be celebrated. Now it's meant off the ways and feelings how people feel like they haven't got enough gratitude for things. Like, as I was walking, man, I'm going to see if it come back to remembrance. Because I talk with God. When I walk with God, I talk with God. I go in the scriptures, then I get a good advice. So, not going directly in the scriptures in my brain. You know, and I look at all the deaths that happen on days like these. You know, it's sad, man, but it's true on who we pretend to be based on who we really are. You know, I be hoping when I get on YouTube or get on this screen or live, whatever you want to call it, I be hoping I can make somebody's day brighter or give somebody the strength to endure all the adversity that they go through. You know, this is just from the heart, man. You know, like I'm getting better at doing stuff like this. It's just sometimes, yeah, I need to calm down. So I got my calm down medication right now, man. But yeah, man, like our behaviors, it sets the tradition. And then it'd be sad on a day like this, on Father's Day and Mother's Days and Children's Day. And, you know, family-oriented days. It'll be shame for deaths to happen on days like those. Because nobody should lose a child on Father's Day. Nobody should lose a child on Mother's Day. No mother or father should be able to lose a child on Children's Day. Like I said, everybody like to celebrate these holidays, but like that beer commercial says, drink responsibly. Same thing you need to do when going to these functions. You know, think responsibly. Then drink responsibly, or think responsibly, drink responsibly. You know, whichever you however want to do, either or. But on days like this, what is the duties of a father? On days like this, what is the duty of a mother? And on days like this, I see my sisters and brothers, man, treat this like, man, I finally get the club again. Man, I finally get to hang out and act a fool again. You know, it's how we, like I said, it's how we celebrate these holidays, man. And we do it, man, like, and then we wonder why things happen. It kind of reminds me of the scripture up in Job when Satan came on the Sabbath day. And it's crazy how history replays itself right back out each and every day. Same history each and every day. Same niggas get up every day. And what? Repeat history that they did yesterday. Never moving forward. You know, and that's the crazy part. Like, we have all these so-called pastors, camps, churches, all of them, you know, preaching, running 8 miles. When the stuff got better. Under these men's leadership that's supposed to be men of God, this generation has only got worse, man. You know what I mean? And it's due to us not really growing up and being responsible for anything. And this is the vanity of man. This is the vanity of man. Don't want to be responsible for nothing, even if they did wrong. And then people wonder why God don't fool with them. Stop lying. Maybe God will come to you. For real. Stop lying. Because a lot of people lie, and it's crazy how people lie. You got some people who will sit up there. I swear on my kids, man. Oh, whoa, slow down, pimpin'. I swear on God. Whoa, slow down, pimpin'. That let me know how much you hate your kids and how much you hate God. Because first of all, if I got to swear, I swear on myself. If I got to swear on my kids, nigga, I'm putting a burden on them. If I swear on my mama or anybody else upon my family, I'm putting burdens on them because I can't deal with my own burden. You got some people that'll lie and be like, man, I swear on everything. I swear on everything. Then it shows you, man, if they don't come through on it, it shows you. It's lie up in them. They liars. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still waiting for black folks to run the world. You know, with these leaders, with these leaders, they said they was gonna help us run the world. I see them helping themselves to your pockets. That's what I see. I see them doing a cleanup, what you call a PR? A PR what? I forgot. Never mind. Don't even say nothing. But I see they trying to clean up the mess they done made because you hear these men, and this is crazy. Okay, for these men to be in the game for over 40 years, you mean to tell me, bro, that that you don't feel responsible? Not at all. That it wasn't on your watch. That would be a lie. See, I'm hearing sirens right now. And I'm betting right now that some bull messed and probably spilled over. And this is the same thing I was talking about, man. Like the vanity of people. Like, man, we got to stop it, bro. That's one of the things that makes us lie. And that's one of the things that turn God away from us. Because now y'all become your own gods and made your own gods. It's funny how we get manipulated without even knowing. And there's days and irresponsibility on days like this that bring forth the punishment. You know, it's what you was asking for. You know how you be at one of these functions and I don't want to get into too much detail or graphic, but you know how you can just see how it might be this certain side of the family don't like this certain side of the family, or such and such, or this auntie don't like this auntie, you know, all types of stuff, man. Like, it's funny how we can keep a church building that don't breathe, can't move. It's funny how we can keep them up to date when we can't even keep our own family up to date. That's crazy. I thought about that. You know, just think, we can get a church money. We can make sure the church stay open. But we can't even do that for our own family members. Wow, you got to think about that stuff. And stuff like that, man, excuse me, they only come to mind because, you know, people like y'all put them out there. Like, I understand there's a lot of people that don't like this dude right here. I don't give a damn, dog. If you don't like me, stop watching me. Stop trying to steal my swag. Bunch of thieves, man, and then breaking the law and claim to be men of God. Man, it's crazy. I'm still thinking about that serpent, man. Get a poison serpent and put him on a pole, bruh. It shows the ignorance in our people. Ooh. Then you got a pastor. He over there. He can't make up his mind which doctrine he want to preach. He don't know if he want to preach the 12 tribes, or he don't know, or preach the gospel. He confused. And it's funny, like, I know there's a lot of guys, a lot of dudes. Boy, I'm laughing. Boy, every time I drop, it don't fail. Why y'all steady trying to ride my coattail? I thought y'all had y'all own legs to walk. Can't even do nothing. That's crazy. Trying to get, and this is another behavior that y'all need to watch of these camps and these church and these members of these churches and camps. Notice how they operate, because they've been watching you. So why don't you pay the favor or to return the favor back and start observing and watching them? And you're going to notice a lot of them like to ride people coattails, because God ain't really dealing with them. You see, of my gospel, I had over 8 different preachers that I know of. It could be more. I can't see everything. God can. But online, I done seen over 8. You can get into the double digits. People that have ran off with my doctrine, showing you that my fruits bear good fruit. It's just the rotten ones trying to hang on, trying to hang on to my coattail. They sick. The whole head is sick in these fellas. And it's crazy. Boy. But we got documents on y'all, fellas. Y'all like the docs, right? But I don't docs. We getting documents. Yeah, we watching y'all, so you don't notice. So leads to my other point. I want to talk about how it's crazy that the church, the camps, they try to talk about the woman, and when most of the women are supporting them financially. See, and it's funny how you watch people. Now you up there giving it to them, charging them, giving it to them. Won't you leave some? Leave a happy gift, a happy thanks, and all that. I mean, man, come on, bro. I mean, it's crazy how these dudes operate. The women, it is crazy, but I understand them. The women, God will mess with before you crooked ass guys. I can say crooked ass, right? Okay. With you crooked ass guys. Because the thing about it, it don't matter to me if a woman preaching not. Is she preaching truth? Is she preaching her own truth? And she's not, if she's not riding off of somebody's coattail, that's who I'd rather have. And a whole lot of y'all like to ride off Jesus Justice League coattail. I noticed that. I've been noticing it. But y'all only confirming to me more and more that I'm that nigga. That's all you confirming. And then more and more, as these people start to wake up, they're going to see y'all full of that BS. And then when they start leaving these churches and these camps, I wonder how you're going to start looking in. Because me, I'd rather have a woman that's preaching the truth and getting her own gospel by going to God than to be around a bunch of ignorant weirdos that like to ride the coattail of another and then claiming unity. But at the same time, you're trying to pick on one man. Y'all must feel real strong, you weak ass niggas. I can say that, right? Okay, good. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about that, how they manipulate the women, and the women are the one that keeping their stuff afloat. You know what I mean? So I bet you if you start going in they back, we ain't gonna go that far because I already know about you. Everything that you think you got hidden inside you, you display for the world, especially for me to see. It's just who gonna be able to wake up and see the bull mess. So with that said, I'll be coming back with a teaching, a real teaching, and we gonna get down on it. I just had to give my little 2 cents, man, on how these time and days are. And it's funny. These men, they blame women. But y'all have been the ones in the pool pits and the ones in the church house and the camp houses on the corner. Been all over. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't heal the people? One man came along and started going with spiritual, and y'all all jumped on the bandwagon, stray dogs. colonizers at that. There's a lot of colonizers out there from the churches and especially from the camps. You dudes colonizers. Because I done seen how you tried to fight ISUPK over a corner. I seen how you surrounded Geno Jennings buildings. I see how y'all blitzing different churches. You colonizers, that's everything the white man do. Tell me it ain't. And now I see you're trying to ride my jock of being spiritual. Now tell me if that's not a full-blown colonizer that these niggas from IUIC and the rest and Sakari and the rest of these camps are. They are colonizers. The only thing y'all got to do is just observe them. If y'all just observe them, man, they gonna show you everything you need to see. And that's within a lot of these camps. See, they ain't no different from a pimp. Now that I found out most of the people in their camps or in their churches are women. It ain't per se the men that they manipulating, it's the women. They're the single women that be in these church houses, that be in these camp schools. I mean, these prison camps. Because that's basically what it is. All these guys claim to be this and that, but yet they following somebody like me every time I drop script. Every time I drop a teaching, they listen. I might not get the views, but every time when the word come out their mouth, their own mouth convicts them. And then they had the nerve enough to try to look up there and be proud. You know, that shows you a full-blown actor, a full-blown colonizer. Say all the right words to get you to bite. But it's been over 40-something years with these men in charge. Look how bad it done got. But they supposed to be the leaders of the community. I think the community need to excommunicate their ass. That's what I tell you they need to do. Yeah, excommunicate their ass because they ain't done nothing. The one that I can say that really did the most is Pastor Dow out of all you. Only thing y'all do is get up there every day and argue the same old stuff. Giving people the same old hope. None. Just vanity. Getting up there like, books. All these books you niggas reading to be priests and pastors. And yet, even languages. And yet, can none of them be on, ain't none of them on my level in this Bible with scripture. They go reading, I got Josephus right here. Give me my Josephus book. I got Josephus in all types of books. Then actually read them. And whatever in Josephus that goes against the Bible, I do not take in part. I got the old school where they had them in the text. This is in 1977. Elena C. Clark. Yeah. This the real one. And then the complete works. The complete works of Josephus. Translated by William Witten? Whiston. William Whiston. My Josephus was in a school that you niggas and me never had when we was in them schools. So don't talk about me in books. They want to talk about this book, that book when dealing with the word. Bro, are you getting the word? That's how you know coons. Bro, what the words say? Damn, what Dr. Such and such say, and this professor said, man, what did the scripture say, bro? But then they'll give validity to these men because they're unable to read script themselves. And I found that out a lot about Nathaniel, the GMS niggas, the I man, they be cut, man. Every time they get up there, ISUPK be cutting their own self, and they be, all of them be cutting themselves just like dude cut himself yesterday. Still can't refute that women can't preach. Because if Phoebe was a servant, just like Moses was a servant, just like most of us were servants, are servants. Matter of fact, yeah, let me do this real quick. Let me see if I can pull this up on screen. Oh, man. Let me pull this up on screen. I'm finna give y'all a little education, just a little clip. I didn't have this up before, but this is going to break down some things and get some understanding. And we're going to break down the word slavery. That's what we're going to break down today. Okay, so we're going to get down in here to, let me go down a little bit. Is it on screen? Let me make sure it's on screen. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this on screen. Okay, there we go. This is on screen now. Okay, y'all, let's get it. I had to go in my little soliloquy, my long story, man. Just observing a lot. I feel like I maybe wanted to talk to y'all about it. So let's get it, y'all. So this is where y'all need to stop talking that slavery mess. Because I'm finna get, let me get to it, y'all. Let me get to it. Yeah, okay. Do y'all see the arrow? And I'm going to start right where the arrow is. You see where the arrow is? Okay, my bad. I don't mean to talk loud, bro. Hey, man, sometimes, hey, yeah, but he right. Okay. So now we're at the bottom, and we dealing with Onesimus. And it says at the bottom, the very last sentence at the first paragraph, right above the title inscription. Now, the last sentence, let's get this. It says, if so, Onesimus went from slave to brother to bishop, to slave, servant, to brother, to heir, to bishop. So, who was his slave master? You see, they'll put it in the pictures and say, slave master. I got a lot more. We can go outside this source. I don't like. Y'all know if I deal with Wikipedia, you know I got something else for that. You know I got something else for that mind. But let's get it, man. Like you gonna find that every time you see slave, it don't mean you was official slave. That just means that most of these people were slaves to the, how can I say, to the ministry, yeah, or slaves to God. That's a better term because that's what we really was. And as you see right here, North Star Church, Onesimus, from slavery to sonship. Y'all gonna have to, we're gonna have to start redefining the word slavery. And as in the book, it is on here, as in the Bible. So we need to get up off that and stop letting these dudes fool y'all with that slavery nonsense. Because it's all foolishness. It's foolishness, man. Why even bother? if you're not gonna take it farther. Like I look and I know, but I got to be honest and hard. I look at Pastor Dow, even though I know, but I look at him and I look at IUIC and I look and I compare him to IUIC, GMS, and Sakari. This man actually has land. This man actually is building community. Not the word. Two different things. Two different things right now. Now, if we're going to take over America, what is the necessity needs of a nation? Is it churches, and more churches, and more churches, and church, and more churches? Is it camps, and more camps? Is that what it is? Like, we need more groceries, as in stores. I'm just short. We need more land. We need more buildings, built homes. We need banks. And we need an uncorruptible government. Now, I know y'all don't expect these men to build it, and y'all see how these men get down. I know y'all don't expect that. But yeah, man, it's crazy how they use the black woman. I'm talking about these camps, more of these camps than churches, even though churches use black women. But it's more of these camps that use black women, and they be the main ones degrading the black women. The same black women that's paying for them to keep their little building open, and a lot of other things, you know what I mean? But just looking, man, just looking at these brothers, man, and you see how they turn a blind eye to Gino, you see that's they God. You see how they scared to be like, no, Gino, you was wrong. Now you tell me how much of the Lord is working inside of men like that. Matter of fact, people can't even correct him because they slaves. What sonship they going to? They just some hustlers. They learn to pimp the people. So that's what we got now, pimp the people. You know, but I'm not gonna get frank like these brothers and sell y'all out, even though y'all should be sold the fuck out. Even though y'all should be sold. Because look who y'all picking. I'm sorry about that cuss word. I'm gonna make sure I cut that out. But look at it just burns me up like, dang, y'all talk about this and that, but y'all picking bums like these. Can't even read a damn script. Can't even work their way out of a damn paper brown bag. And these the same damn dummies y'all running to. And y'all been running to them for over what, 40-some years? What, Gino got more churches, Nate got more camps, GMS got more camps, Creflo got more churches. Let me see. TD Jakes got more churches. Osteen got more churches. Billy Graham got more churches. Y'all see the coming equation there? Taking in more slaves. And it's a slave born every day. Y'all ain't runaway slaves. Y'all run to slaves. But man, I think I done took up enough time to say what I said. But it's a shame, and I'm gonna reiterate this because I got a lot more to say, but I'm gonna just hold it for right now. But it's a shame how these camps pimping our sisters, and then claiming they fatherhood. Boy, they give you niggas some sweet words and y'all bite it up. Y'all bite it up. But with that said, this is your boy Joseph Israel of Jesus Justice League, and we are out the building. Peace, y'all.